2.7 million is from the mission reward, and 10.6 is the mobile tractor unit. So, yeah, let's take a chunk off of that. Bibalinga! Hello. Good evening. Right, set destination for home. No, you're not going to give me the ticker. I could look here instead. 5 days, 7 hours, 21 minutes left on my booster. Exactly what I wanted to know. Which means Friday-ish. How's it going? Not too bad. Just having a chat about the fact that I haven't had any tablets for my anxiety and depression medications for a week or two. So I'm starting to feel the withdrawal effects. So, head's a bit fuzzy and a bit prickly. Hence why not a lot of Eve streaming. But that's not gonna wash. As much as I love Factorio, I think it is my favourite game of all time. It doesn't get the viewers unless you're top of your pile. Well, you guys seem to like my Eve content a lot more, so let's stick with what I'm good at. Hey, Del. We got other adverb effect. It's the Mr. Welsh. Should we do it? Should we do Here we go. We do one of them. We do one of these as well. I know I ain't streamed in ages, but there we go. Let's chuck it up there anyway. You never know. The mood may take you one day. Well, it definitely helps my mental health. When I was off work, it was kind of my way of gaining some sort of social interaction without actually having to be social and go out. That definitely helped me a little. And I sort of never really gave it up. And then I had a 6-year affiliate anniversary last week. So I've been an affiliate for 6 years, and I've been streaming for longer than that. No worries, Mr. Welsh. You're always more than welcome here. How are you doing? I caught a bit of your stream over the weekend. How's the new computer faring? Yeah, it's been a while. 6 years. Well, I can do. Well, someone pointed out that there's no real way of telling how long you've been an affiliate for. I just know that I can do a 6-year anniversary badge, a 6-year badge. So if you've been subscribing for 6 years, you'd get a 6-year badge. Not that I've got a 6-year badge. In fact, I don't think anything goes past like 9 months. But I'll need to sort that out at some point. But yeah. Very smooth. I should bio in my dread. You should be in your dread? Bio in my dread. Unless I'm missing something there. I'm missing an Eve thing there, probably. It wouldn't surprise me. Oh, we're in low section, a few minutes in capitals. Ooh, fancy. I could afford a dreadnought. That's quite scary. I haven't really thought about that. Not that I can fly one, but I can afford one. Portfolios, 4.5 million. 45 million. Nice. $25 million for a prostitute. Cheaper, half the price. Item. Zer. Seriously? Why is that taking you so long to find it?
Warp drive active.
Or like a whole bunch of jumps away. But if there's 6.1 billion each, I can definitely afford one. Did anybody make them nearby? So as I were living in the dead end, you're not necessarily able to see what's nearby.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, look at contracts on that. That's a good point. That's a good point. I've got a giveaway going this time round. So if you want to experience a Mark spin, you're more than welcome. $5.9 billion, 44 jumps or 52 jumps. $44 jumps is the closest. Just outside of I mean, they're technically not that far away, but just outside of Jita.
Docking request accepted.
Well, like I said, there's going to be a lot. There would be a lot of skill points required for me to fly up. Capitals. I would need to invest quite heavily in skill injectors, I think, if I was to fly them anytime soon. Oh no, okay, apparently 28 days to be able to fly them simply. Capital ships would be needed, precursor dreadnought, tactical weapon reconfiguration, and capital ships 3 would be needed. Which isn't terrible. That's 45 million to buy that skill book. That's 150 million. No, I'm but. $25 million. But like I say, it'll only take me 28 days, and actually most of this, the Advanced Spaceship Command, which is the one that's going to take out the most of that, is actually in my queue already for something different, for a certain Charon that I happen to win in somebody else's stream. Not mentioning any names. Also got this one. Really. And that one, if that one wouldn't be too difficult to get hold of. But anyway, they do look good. It's a very pretty ship, that one. It'll be definitely one I flew the first. Atomic base? No. I'm missing the skills and the ships to be able to fly those. Cargo delivery? I haven't had that in ages. If the guy wants his energy drinks, we'll get him his energy drinks. That's fine. Diamond gate key, MTU. Leave those behind. Everything else can go into sort. Stack everything. There we go. We're all good to go. And off. But yeah, I like the Zenitra. Out of all of the dreadnoughts, it's the best looking one. But yeah, I have a Sharon in Dodixie that I'm going to train to be able to fly.
Drive active.
Thanks to somebody. I am that close to jump drive. I'm doing jump drive 4. Next skill is jump drive 5. Then calibration. Then Black Ops. And then advanced spaceship command. With finishing off with Qadari Freighter. And then there's a whole bunch of other skills and bits and pieces in there to bulk out the queue. But there, I'll be able to fly Widow, Redeemer, Sin, Marshall, hint, and then here, Sharon. Get in there. To give me that Sharon. I don't know. Cinto Dixie. I vaguely remember a lot of other ships of a similar size being given away at a similar time. I get the feeling it was at a weekend at some point. Can't think. Yeah, you keep shooting me. Whatever. Right. Pause and slap the anchors on. It was a fantastic stream. That is very true. It is very true. Almost. We're not going. Okay, I'm going to say it. It was almost as good as the one where a certain somebody lost their Marshall. That stream will always live in my memory. That was just funny. I gave away 2 Marauders yesterday. Nice. Well, the only one I can't fly is the Vargo now. And that's not that far away, not really. Hey, Captain Wrecker. Well, if you have a look on the other side, I have a giveaway for if I can get to a level 10 hype train. At any point. There you go. We got to a level 4. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, like I said, I have a gap in my medication, so thanks to doctors being doctors. hopefully things should get back to normal fairly soon. Medication is due tomorrow in the post. Fingers crossed. My brain will return to its state.
Any question, I'll answer it.
Any question?
Yes.
How to break the speed of light? How to marry quantum mechanics and classical physics? Any question at all? Truly anything, and you will answer?
Yes.
Okay, here's my question. Would you like some toast?
Hey Zerta, hey Stoffel, I'm Alchemist. Welcome on in, guys. Exclamation mark Spain if you want to get into the giveaway. I'm trying to stream. Stoffel for yes, well, there is another Red Dwarf giveaway. Another Red Dwarf sound alert. So enjoy. Now you got to split your money, whether it's the sound, the theme tune, or the quote. I'm conflicted. Which one do I choose? Come on, what's fall off on this? 45. Optimal's 20. 40, optimal's 45. There's a few more. Lazy Mofo was extremely kind last week and sent a few more over. So there's about 4, I think, new ones since a couple of weeks ago. Now you're in a Cyber Screw stream. There's another few.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
Oh. I watched that so many times as a child. It still gives me goose pimples now. Makes the hairs on the back of my neck stand up when I hear that. There's a certain Vulcan one in there as well. Don't need to provide it. I didn't drift quite as close to the warehouse as I would have liked. Okay. I didn't drift as quite close to the warehouse as I would have liked. So let's get a little closer. There we go. Also this one. Get the dailies done for today. So 4 dailies done. Got bloody picnic mission as well. Should be able, if I stop it at 3.
Here's one.
Oh. Every time makes me giggle. Every time. I'm like a child. There you go. I wonder where you're going to appear. There we go. Make sure we're all up to date with people. I think you did, yeah. I was gonna kindly ask if you could give me a slightly extended version at some point when you weren't too busy. But
Who's that then? I don't know. Must be a king.
it's my,
Why?
it's
He hasn't
completely
got
my
shit
fault.
all over him.
End of the day, me, you're doing this as your own, if you're doing this in your own free time with your own free will. I'm just happy that you're sending me sound clips, quite frankly, because my brain would never get around to doing it. So thank you for doing it, and I'm happy to receive whatever you send. So, yep. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not blaming you at all. It's all my fault. I didn't look into it closely enough. It's all my fault. Muting me for a bit. But first... Uh-oh. Oh, no, I haven't asked you how was work. How was work? You had a nice little stream earlier. Apologies, I was in meetings for the entirety of it. But thank you for streaming earlier. How was work? Would you like some toast? You've given a huge box of chocolates for a customer. Wow. They got a Harry Potter type love potion in them. They're trying to get you to fall in love with them. There you go. Tug, Tally, Graham, Beardy. Exclamation mark spin. Get yourself in there. There's a giveaway. It's working this week. Let's make the most of it. Right. Is MTU even being... Yeah, it is. Sign and muted. No worries. Might want to retype that. Oh. Grab a drink, guys. Make sure you should stay hydrated. It's all right. Yeah, Mondays is meeting day. Everybody wants trade updates on how the previous week went. Wants to know and everything else like that. But I can tell you that it's not too financially sensitive that John Lewis had its third busiest week ever last week in the history of John Lewis. Because that's who I work for, so that's how I would know. Well, considering they pay my wages, John Doe, then yeah, that's probably a big woot. Yeah, maybe I'll actually get a bonus next year. That'd be nice. Yeah, it's true, and the fact that, like I said, John Lewis partnership is owned by the employees, so everything is held in their trust. So there's no shareholders or anything like that to receive dividends. So if profits are good, you receive a bonus based on the profits. Now, thanks to COVID, over the last few years, that hasn't happened, and recession and everything else hit at the same time, so we didn't get a lot. But hopefully that means we might get a little bit this year, which would go towards the computer fund. So hence why I'm hoping for something. It's slowly growing. Every time Twitch pays me some money, it goes into the pot. So it grows about £30 a month ish, thanks to Twitch. I try and put in money wherever I can when bills allow. And any birthday money and Christmas money go in there as well. So hopefully it all adds up at some point.
Autopilot engaged.
Work harder.
Drive active.
Yes. Well, a promotion is the aim for this year, is the goal for 2025. So that will help a lot. So, all extra money is good money, isn't it? But mine's not a job. Mine's not a job where you get overtime.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So that's not really an option. Not that I'd take it anyway. I'm 42.
Disabled.
Overtime is well in my past. I value my free time much more than my overtime. You're annoying me, camera. Stay in the position that I asked you to stay in, please. That's better. Ish. It keeps drifting, and I keep seeing the edge of the green screen in the back corner there. Still doing it. Okay, we're gonna take that off for time being. AI camera reduce sentience. Run! Well, getting that way. Crazy, isn't it? Now I'm well off that side. Oh well. I'll take what I can get right now. Now you'll see now you'll see this side instead. Or request that mission, which is Dread Pirate Scala. Oh yes, we will do that. Thank you very much. I want some DPS. I'd like a bit of DPS in this channel. Right, chuck all of those into sort. Close. Hello, Shell. Good evening. What do you want me to do? Materials for war preparation. I'll accept that because I think I've got the materials in the station already, which would be a good start. Hello, Brandy. Hello. Ads for everybody, but welcome on in. That overlay, please. Why did you give me a different one?
Warp drive active.
Spin over. It's working this week. It's good. Oh. After its sabbatical last week, the bot decided that it wasn't. Well, not the bot, I suppose. The website just decided it wasn't going to play ball. What I need is I need a camera. I need an arm for the camera, so I can, rather than rest